What's up? This is Hopeless Dyer here with a Gravekeeper deck profile. I don't have the deck with me, but I'm going to discuss my decisions on the deck because it's the deck that I'm planning on playing for next meta. September 1st, 2013, all the way till March 1st, 2014. Um, I've chosen Gravekeepers because of the fact that I've always been very good with them. People on my team have always wanted me to go back to them. I haven't really had the stuff or ways of finding the stuff that I wanted for it because I've always liked higher rated decks, as you can tell from my deck profiles. Um, I've also chosen GKs because of the fact that they have a lot of hand control. The only downfall to it is facing Dark Worlds, and they're already sacky enough. They play Eradicator now. They play stuff that can get stuff out of my hand. But other than that, I really haven't faced any like Dark World people, except when I played on DN, but never qualified DN as being a good player. If you play on DN and you sack a bunch of people, you're not considered a good player because DN stacks hands. I've noticed that. Other people have noticed that, and people will tell you that. Because people with low ratings will get on here and start saying, "Oh, I whooped your ass. Well, I whooped your ass." Yeah, I bet you did. Opening up with no vanillas, double rabbit, Starlight Road, a Phoenix Chain, and a bunch of bullshit, plus a freaking tour guide. Of course, if you didn't beat my ass, I would slap you. But I mean, as I said, to get back on topic, I've chosen GKs for the major fact because I like the way they play. They're a very consistent deck to me, and hope you enjoy the build. Hope you have pen and paper or something to document this down because, as I said, I don't have it in hand. Uh, I'm going to start off with um, one Gravekeeper Assailant. Okay, I play one Gravekeeper Assailant because of the fact that its effect is when it declares an attack while Necro Valley is face up on the field, you can target one face up monster your opponent controls, change its battle position. Basically, what you can do is if you attack a Spirit Reaper, most people will change it to attack mode. No. When you attack and target it, since it says target one face up, it's automatically destroyed. And I've seen a bunch of newbies try to argue with me on this. They're like, no, it just switches to attack. And I'm like, listen, the Spirit basically says if you read the damn card, and when it's targeted by anything, targeted by, I mean, whatever, if it's targeted, it is destroyed. Plain and fucking simple. So, to get back on topic, I play one Gravekeeper Assailant because it's a level 4 dart. I was thinking about playing some Exceeds, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to put this in here because it could be pretty good. I'm still adapting the Gravekeeper deck, but it's really consistent, and this is the build I plan on playing. 3 commend it. Most people say 2, but they're newbies. What I like to do is whenever I tribute off recruiters, because you already have a low monster count, I mean, you play 14 monsters. Um, the fact is that you get to search Necro Valley. Necro Valley is really good this format, or will be next format, even though Dragglers are getting hit because of the fact that Prophecies can't banish stuff from the grave. Even though they have other ways of popping it like Priestess, there's still many plays that Necro Valley still keeps advantage on the field. I play 2 Descendant, not 3, because Descendant can kind of get clogged. It's pretty good at 2 because Spy's at 3, and you can just flip it over and special summon the Descendant and just go off. Because the natural combo is to have Descendant or Recruiter in hand, flip Spy, special summon Descendant or Recruiter, and then normal summon whatever you have. That's the opposite. So if you have Descendant in the hand, you'll normal summon Recruiter. If you have Recruiter, if you have Descendant in the hand, you'll normal summon Recruiter. Or you understand what I'm saying. 3 Recruiters. I play 3 Recruiter because you have to play it as your major searcher. The only things you can search off of it is Gravekeeper Assailant, Commended, Descendant, and itself. Other than that, you can't search anything. You can't search Guard, you can't search Spy. I play 2 Guard. Guard is amazing with Exceeds, especially with big monsters. Used to people never even played Guard, but Guard has actually been really, really amazing. A lot of Gravekeeper players, if you play it a lot, you'll see what I'm talking about. If you decide to play my deck as you're watching it, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's a really, really good way of just getting over crap because they can't Valor it. Keep it set if you play it. Don't just flip it over because if you take a Valor and you got a 1,000 attack point monster with no Necrobat on the field, you look like a dumbass. Keep it set because they can't Phoenix Chain it because it doesn't target its attack. People say, oh, but if I attack into it and slip face up, I can Phoenix Chain it. No, the hell you can't. And only cards that can be activated during the damage step is if it says it can be activated during the damage step, or if it alters the attack, if you have Lance or something. That's why most people will be like, attack, is attack good? Okay, damage step lance. Most people don't know what the hell that means, but if you basically dynamic, basically what's happened is you're attacking, the attack's gone through. Now before the damage calculation is applied, you activate a card that alters the attack. You can't just attack, okay, chain Book of Moon. After it's when he says, okay, in damage step, activate lance, okay, chain Book of Moon, no. It's damage step, son. You cannot do that. But you can lance. You can also lance your opponents. And to get back on topic, I played 3 Gravekeeper Spy. You have to play it. It's your special summon lane. Basically, when it's flip summon, you can special summon 1 Gravekeeper monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck. It's a pretty decent card. I really like it. It's the major high dollar card in it, depending on which rating you get. I preferably like the super. That's $40. Other than that, the deck's pretty cheap. You should be able to pick up the whole deck plus extra deck for maybe $100, 120. Main deck's maybe $20, if that. So get out there and pick it up. For spells, I play 13 spells. I play Allure of Darkness. I play Book of Moon, Dark Hole. No Reborn because you play Necro. No Heavy because you play a lot of traps. You play 14 traps. Yeah, Dark Hole. Now, okay, now this is my personal attack, and this is what really gets me my major pluses. Okay, for the Gravekeeper players that are out there, okay, if you have Spy set, they set 3 back row and go, okay, my turn. Flip Spy, Special Summon Recruiter. Okay, good. Normal Summon Descendant, TT. Really? Now you just got an egg. You already normal summon. Woo, you get a search, but still it ain't gonna fucking matter. Okay, my out to it, Forbidden Lance. I play triple Forbidden Lance. It's good for 2 reasons. One, when you normal summon Descendant, okay, at least you get to keep your Descendant on the field for next turn play so you can keep popping. Your Descendant just goes out to the grave, you play nothing to get it back. How the hell are you going to get it back? Once a Gravekeeper monster reaches the grave, the only way you have to get it is steal. So I play triple Forbidden Lance, 1, because my monsters are already big with Necro on the field, 2, to save Descendant, and plus, like, other things. Like, if I flip Spy and special summon Descendant UTT, okay, I'll Lance Spy just for the hell of it and get a search off Recruiter. So I already got rid of one of your back rows, and you helped me out. Even though I had to take a neg by activating Forbidden Lance, it still helps a lot. The people ask me all the time, why not play Spellbook of Wisdom? Okay, it basically already says on the card, it has to be a spellcaster. If I decide, you know what, I'm going to exceed and go into Gaga Cowboy, and some bullshit happens, and he TTs, and I had game, and I have no cards in hand, he TTs, I'm fucked. But if you play Forbidden Lance, it gets it saved, even if it's in defense mode. You already played in defense mode. You play in attack mode, something's wrong. I mean, you can play in attack mode. Most people can, depending on the situation. But most of the time, it's going to be special summon in defense mode. But I play triple Forbidden Lance because Forbidden Lance is a whole lot damn better. Whole lot better. Even though it takes the attack down a lot, you have to play it smart. If you play it dumb, you're going to diss my stuff, and then it's going to make no sense to you. But if you play it smart like I have, you'll understand where I'm coming from. To continue on, I played 2 Gravekeeper Steel. For people who don't know who Gravekeeper Steel does, it basically is a spell card that, even if Necro Valley is not on the field, you can activate it, add 2 Gravekeepers from your grave to your hand. So you can add Spies, Descendants, whatever card has Gravekeeper in its name. Doesn't even matter. You can add any of them. 3 Necro Valley, of course, staple. 2 Royal Tribute, because it's at 2. Now for the traps, I play 14 traps. I play 2 Bottomless, 2 Deep Prison, triple Finish Chain, because it negates attacks, plus helps you keep your monsters on the field from big monsters, plus shit that stops a lot of your plays and crap. 2 Mirror Force, 1 Solemn, 1 Warning, 1 Starlight. Most people play 2 to 3. I don't like 2 to 3 because of my build. It's a lot more consistent than having to worry about them blowing up. Plus, there's not that much that I have to worry about blowing up besides like Heavy Storm. Other than that, if they're going to play Dark Hole, they're going to wait till I set 1, which they know is going to be a spot. And then double Torrential Tribute for a total of 41 cards. I don't have a side deck. I just threw a bunch of cards into it, but whenever I play it on DNN, but it's really whatever your preference is. For extra deck, I played 2 Stardust. I played 1 Gaga Cowboy. For those of y'all that are writing this down, I can slow down. 1 Gemnite Pearl, just for the hell of it. You can change. If you had to change anything in here, I would change Gemnite Pearl, just saying. And this isn't really like the extra deck that I'm going to play. This is just cards that I'm testing out. But they're really good. If you want to play this extra deck, you can still win. I mean, I've gone on DN and raped everybody. So, I mean, not saying that DN classify me as a pro. It don't. I mean, I've played at other places and played this. So one Kachikochi Dragon, one Maestroke, one Shockmaster, one Utopia, one Black Ship. One Photon Operative. It's okay, even though Black Ship's out now, because I mean, Photon Operative has gone down. It's like only like $1.98 now. It's really not that expensive, but still. One Steel Swarm Roach. I play it because of dragons and stuff, because they special summon by their own effects most of the time. I mean, the fucking super's like $5 now. I play one Team Tempo because of the recruiters. One Zen mains. Okay, one Master Key Beetle. Master Key Beetle is the most zackiest thing I've ever seen. If you've seen it played in Evil Swarms, you know what I'm talking about. They will go this, they will set a back row, they will target a back row, and they'll flip it over in a safe zone. And then they'll target Master Key Beetle. Basically what it does, it keeps your safe zone from being targeted, and then from being targeted or destroyed by card effects, and then the safe zone protects him. So basically you got a monster that can't be touched permanently. You can't MST it because it's being protected by Master Key Beetle, and you can't Dark Hole it because it's being saved by Safe Zone. So basically, what's happening is you're getting fucked. And I can go into this pretty consistently with Gravekeepers if I want to. I don't really play Safe Zone right now. I may later on just to see what it's like, but I mean, I really don't have any major plans on putting Safe Zone. And then one Diamond Direwolf. For those who don't know what Diamond Direwolf is, it's fucking amazing, especially in Fire Fist, because there's a lot of Beast Warriors. Basically what it is, you can once per turn you can detach one XYZ monster from this card to target one Beast Warrior, or a Winged Beast that you control and destroy one other card on the field and destroy them both. So most people, what they'll do is they'll exceed the Diamond Direwolf, they'll detach, target himself and some big ass card, and or some card in the back row, which I don't see what the point is, and blow them both up. The only time you really go into that like that is if you're trying to go for game. But why sacrifice a monster like that when you're just going to blow the shit out of it? I mean, the only deck that plays it really consistently that gets to obtain its true power is Fire Fist. But that's my deck profile, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. I did a Gravekeeper profile a while back. Sorry this video is so long. I'm just trying to get into the discussions a lot more because a lot of my other videos I really haven't discussed it. I have a lot on my mind, as you can tell. I pretty much haven't shut up the whole video. But post, like, subscribe, as I said. Tell me what you think. Play test it. I have no problem if you say the deck sucks. I want to know it. Comment it on the bottom. Let me know. I want to know. It don't hurt my feelings. I love criticism. I love for people to tell me what they think's wrong so I can play test and see if I like it. Just like with y'all. So as I said, for the third time, post, like, subscribe. Let me know how you feel. No matter what it is, if you want to call me a dick-sucking bastard, put it. I mean, hey, at least you're talking about me. So, this is Hopeless God Editor here checking out.